Okay. Question says 20% of the students in a class failed in an examination. Out of the students who failed, 75% were males. Male students who failed constitute 90% of the economically poor students in the class. What is the ratio of the number of economically poor students to the total students in the class? So let's say there were a total of X students in the class, out of which 20% failed, which means of course 80% passed, though they have not asked anything about the past students. Out of this 20% who failed, 75% are male, which means the remaining 25% are female. Next says male students who failed, they constitute 90% of economically poor students in the class. So 90% of the economically poor students in the class. So let's say there are these many total number of economically poor student in the class. Okay. So now we know that 75% of 20% of X, this is actually 90% of E, right? Or we can say that E is 0.75 into 0.2 divided by 0.9 of X. Okay, so we need to calculate the ratio of the number of economically poor students to the total number of students in the class. It means we need to calculate the value of E upon X. So E upon X from here will give us 0.75 into 0.2 upon 0.9. So 0.75 into 0.2 is nothing but 0.15 upon 0.9, which means 15 upon 90, which means 1 upon 6. Hence, the right answer is A.